Hi, guys. Welcome to Crafted. And tonight I've got special guest Kenny
What
E
up, fish
from Danican Aquatics.
people?
And oh my gosh, Kenny, I've had a crazy week this week. Did you hear my hot water heater went out?
No kidding.
And
No.
I've been doing sponge baths. The guys that were going to put the heater in said if I went and got it Tuesday night, they would put it in on Wednesday morning. Then Wednesday morning they called and said we can't do it till Friday morning.
Oh gosh.
I know,
Well,
and
let's
I
hope they
canceled my
don't blow
D&D.
you off for the weekend, huh?
Oh, that's tough. And then I've got company visiting, and my poor cousin, she was in the shower, or she jumped in the shower and didn't realize there's no hot water, and she said she screamed.
Oh yeah.
Nothing
I couldn't
like treating
imagine
your
the
company right.
ice cold shower
Yep.
in wintertime.
Well, I'm not for sure where. Okay, Skipper is on his way, and Rico is sick tonight, so we're not going to have Rico. But my special craft ed thing is I'm going to make caves. This is from Steven, not Stephen P. Well, he's a Stephen P. also, but he doesn't spell his name with a P. He spells it the other Stephen way. But I don't want to say his last name because I don't remember if he has his last name on his tag on YouTube. So, and there's Skipper. There he is. Hey, Skip, how are you today?
Lost track of time.
That's all good. It happens.
Hello, Kenny.
How are you, man?
I'm all right. Considering.
Well, yeah, he's had a bad week too, and that sucks. Now, was it your heat that went out, or just your electric, or what was that?
So what had happened was we went on a family trip to Great Wolf Lodge, which is a water park. Sometime while we was away, and I was only gone for like 24 hours, the power strip malfunctioned, or it tripped or whatever, and all the heaters to my fish rack were off. My tank was like 50 some degrees.
Ooh.
And you guys seen the list. Yeah, it was pretty bad. There was a lot of fish. And
I don't like those days, man.
It almost made me want to stop. It was a kick in the you know what, kahunas. But I decided obviously not to, because it helps me keep my sanity. We all have, stuff that happens. So, what do? You just move on. You have to.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Skipper. Well,
Dee Dee's yelling
after all the bad
to have
news,
her hat on. She got me.
oh, whose hat?
Dee Dee. And then she sent me this beautiful mug.
Well, that's awesome.
Ain't that pretty?
Wonder if she got all that stuff on the clearance rack because it's for a Marine.
Yeah. I had to pay way too much for it, really, because it's a Marine.
All right, I'll be nice now.
And I can't say anything because both these guys were in the Army and I wasn't. So they're both cooler than me.
Son.
We are going to go and do tonight's project, but I'm going to tilt this
real
down.
Quick, Eddie, you got to congratulate Miss June. Only Oscar's been a member for 9 months, and she's putting her classic "Live Long and Prosperous" with the Spock sign.
Thank you, June. You're awesome. And I want to say a special hi to my Uncle Bruce. Today is his birthday. So, Uncle Bruce, his daughter and grandson are at my house right now. So, I'm like ruining his birthday party probably too. Sorry, Uncle Bruce.
But, Uncle Bruce, come on down and say hello.
We're going to use balloons in tonight's project. You know what? While I blow up the balloons, Skipper, do you want to say hi to the people?
Oh, yeah. We'll go off the participants list because you have 50-some people in here. So if you want to be shout it out, say hello to. Go ahead and type something now.
Curl
And
Kid has
we
been a
will,
member for 19 months, saying happy birthday, Uncle Bruce.
Oh, that's
yeah,
awesome.
Uncle Bruce, happy birthday. All right, let's see what we got here. We have Benjamin Peters, Dennis Christensen, Dee Dee's Fenden, Fish Family, Foxy Fishes, Gina's Reef, Heather Green, Jeff King, Curl, Killer Kitty. I always want to say Curl. I don't know why. Liquid Zoo Only Fins, M&C, Night Owl Aquatics, Only Oscars, Red Laser, Scotty Aquati, Sketty Nona, Scuba Steve, Sonny G, Stephen White, Stephen P, Tampa Tom, Travis Myers, Vibes Aquatics, Xanadu, and I saw Jeff Kane popped in. Hello, everybody.
Well, thank you guys all for coming and hanging out with us. So what I did is I went to the Dollar Tree store and I bought balloons. And a package of balloons I found out, at the Dollar Tree costs $1.27 a balloon pack. At Walmart, they're only $1. So I should have bought my balloons at Walmart. But I bought these little things of rocks at the Dollar Tree for $1.25. But I didn't like how they kind of have a smaller size to them. So I got some at the not McDonald's. That would have been really cheap if I would have bought them at McDonald's. At Walmart. So I'm gonna kind of mix them together. And I didn't even try this. I just saw the video on how to do this. But you're using the balloon like you would use a cup. And you put the rocks together and you slowly glue them together. And we're going to go halfway down. I guess I could do like a perfect round. Can you guys hear the TV at all?
No.
Awesome. It's like I can hear screaming about somebody got his hand cut off. And I'm like, I don't know what they're watching.
So Boots and Cat says she's crafting with you, Ed. She's making Plecos caves.
Oh,
nice.
Awesome.
She must have got tired of waiting on me to bring her one.
Probably.
Yeah, that's all right.
She only lives like 2 miles from me, too. That's bad, man.
I started making her something back before Christmas on Pam's stream, and then I never finished. I haven't been on Pam's for a while, so I've had lots of relatives visiting, throughout Christmas and now after, and I haven't gone back to her show to finish it.
And Stephen White says, Ed's getting stoned tonight.
Yeah, how about it?
Yeah.
Now, Ed, I almost wonder if you're going to need a couple of bigger rocks or something to hold that up once you get some weight to that.
You know what?
There you go.
Voila. That was a smart idea.
All right, so I got a question. Is this going to be tank safe?
Yes.
Okay, I'm asking because you're going to try not to get the glue on the balloon, I take it, right?
Yeah, the balloon's not going in the tank. This is the same glue that I use when I'm escaping a tank.
Well, that reminds me, I need to get some tomorrow. We got some Anubis in that I want to put on some spider wood. I got one of them spider woods that has the rock screwed onto it.
Yep.
Miss Dee Dee says to you, Ed, hope those rocks don't fall off or Ed will get his rocks off.
She's working tonight.
Hulk
Dee Dee's
smash.
bad.
Smash the
I've
table.
got my own idea, though, to try to make this thing look super cool when I'm done. that's a little different from the lady that did it on Facebook. But some lady made this on Facebook, and everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, you're so smart." Darn it, I really like that rock. But I'm not going to get on the floor to get it. So we're going to pick a new rock.
Well, can't Nico pick it up for you?
He's right now. Nico is enjoying my nephew. My nephew's petting him, and they're behind the computer watching. I even got a Garfield cup for Nico to drink out of tonight.
Is that an original?
Yes, it is.
You know, they started
Way
doing
back.
that again for a period.
Oh, yeah?
But
Was that
it
McDonald's or Hardee's?
No, it's McDonald's. McDonald's used to give them out all the time, too. It was McDonald's.
Yeah, I know
Originally,
I got the... I know I could look around on it. Probably says McDonald's on it somewhere.
it was, I think it was like for a month they did it again. I forget what it was, but they did do it. There's Doc Anthony. What's up?
Hiya, Doc Ann. I got a neat surprise for the end of this that I think is going to make it look really neat.
Melvin came in.
Hey, Mel. So, did you have a good time at your meetings last week?
Oh, yeah, that was a
Any-
blast. Got to see a lot of the local crew. Got to see Rachel, Boots and Cats, Coral Works, Atkins Nature Aquariums, P&W Aqua, Bentley.
I
So,
was watching that.
are you
stream.
thinking
That was
about-
pretty neat.
Are you thinking about starting a new and improved fish club in Portland? They could meet
Nah,
at the
I'm
fish
happy
store?
with just going. Just go down to Eugene.
Is Eugene the fish store?
No, there's another fish club that I am a member of, Willamette Valley.
Ah! Well, I'm not going to get that one.
I'm actually
Yeah,
a member of
maybe it's a
3
little bit.
clubs out here. Well, I was a member. I'm still an active member until actually, I think it's April I'm a member till, but then I'm also a member of Greater Seattle and then Willamette Valley.
So, what was the club that you was with during that live stream at the fish place?
Oh, where I did the talk? That's Willamette Valley.
Yeah, where you was at the fish store?
Fish store.
Yeah, your
was at
stream.
the
That
fish
wasn't
store
War
this
Club.
week.
That was just a fish tuber meet and greet.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
It's like what we used to do with the Tennessee Fish Mafia. We haven't done one since before the COVID.
That was our second one.
Yeah, I misunderstood that. I thought that was a club thing. But that's cool, though. Matter of fact, what is it, March 16th? There's a swap that some of us will get together, hopefully. We normally do every year. It's in March. That'll be nice.
It's awesome.
Yeah, this one wasn't as good a turnout because the weather sucked. I mean, there was like 3/4 of an inch of ice on all the ground everywhere. So nobody could drive anywhere. It sucked.
That was a crappy
Yeah, but
week.
Bentley was there.
Yeah. It's true.
Everything's better with Bentley. Everything's better than with Bentley.
I'd be down for that. But Eric's kind of strange with that kind of stuff. We'd have to make sure we get it okay with him, Coral.
And yeah, I'm totally sorry, Coral, that I wasn't able to do D&D this week. Normally, I'm like the one guy that doesn't ever cancel.
Yeah, normally you don't. And I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know if we was doing the one shot again. I couldn't remember from last week.
Yeah, it was just a continuation from
Mm.
his first week. But I think Chris is going to be gone for 2 more weeks. So he might do it even again or be able to start it up again.
Yeah, you're right, Cora. Whip was the one that was the most upset. I think he flipped the table in Discord.
Well, I think I have probably the best record for showing up. So people can't be too mean to me.
Well, you definitely got me beat.
It may actually be the first time I've ever missed one because normally I go from the car if I have to.
Well, there's Rico staying in chat.
Awesome. We hope Rico feels better. He's got a headache.
No,
And they're no fun.
head like that ought to hurt. But anyways, he said he's your number one fan.
Well, I know
Get
that.
it started.
Oh, Rico, say happy birthday to my Uncle Bruce because today's his birthday and you're probably ruining it by not being here. But luckily, we've got Kenny E. And everybody loves Kenny E.
That's a good one,
Hi,
Benjamin.
Rico.
Probably gonna get a nasty text message here in a minute. Listen here,
Did
you
you guys
little...
just see what happened?
Or should
No.
we start calling him Rico?
Now, is it because of the glue that did that to the balloon that made it pop? And we totally missed it. I was looking at chat when it happened. I have to look at the replay. I'm gonna watch it now.
Well, that sucks, Ed. Get all that far with it.
I know. I was like 50% done.
I wonder if the glue
Okay.
does have a little chemical to it that would pop it.
Well, plan B. I'm going to go in the other room. I'm going to find some saran wrap and do it over a bowl. I'll be right back.
Yep, it did. It popped while he was gluing. I just watched it. It's crazy. Damn. Yeah, yep. He just lost his rocks. He's going to get smash a table in the other room, then come back.
What's up, John? Good to see you.
Larry D, he's watching Hell's Kitchen right now. Wonder if it's the spicy episode.
I watch it just to hear him go off on the chefs.
I know, right? It's so funny too. Well, did you see what Night Owl said? Sorry to say, but I was waiting for that. For the balloon to pop. Hey, it makes for entertainment.
So, what do you think? Aluminum or saran wrap? Maybe aluminum because it'd be easier to grind off.
The aluminum off.
Yeah, but I thought I could use my Dremel to grind any off that's glued on strong.
Well,
Yeah. I think the tin foil is probably going to hold up better for you, but
is that the non-stick?
Well, it's just so it doesn't stick to the bowl.
Yeah, just in case you can't. I like that, Coro. That's what I was thinking too. But if there was some on it, would the foil mess the tank up at all?
yeah, Carl says the aluminum would be more dangerous inside the tank. I don't think his intent, the aluminum wasn't going to stay, Coral. I think he was going to rip the aluminum out.
You're supposed to pop the balloon as soon as it's all glued together.
You probably just need a heavier gauge balloon.
And, I thought about buying a punching bag balloon.
You should have got a whoopee cushion.
Or a Magnum.
They're all used up right now.
Well, if you
Back up, Ed.
Oh man, that's funny. I mean, if you would
I
have
didn't
used,
lock him in that one. That was all Skip.
well, if you think about it, if you would have used that, and then when you would have popped it, you would have had a Pleco cave.
Yeah.
Oh,
my
man.
goodness.
Okay, back to the drawing board.
Oh, it's too funny. Whoa, you got a
I'm gonna-
$2. You got a $2 super chat. Ed wrapped the balloon.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's not a bad idea neither.
So now I've ruined all the cool rocks. Well, what I'll do is I'll put the glue, I'll connect the old glue to the new glue.
Yeah, you had about 15 of them done already, didn't you?
Oh, I had a whole bunch. Oh, well. Guys,
Yeah.
the worse it looks at the beginning, the worse of the job. When it gets done, the better you feel.
Hey, it's all about learning,
When it's
right? You
done.
never did it before.
Yeah, that's true.
So the other thing I hate for my poor wife when she's making arcades that, like, if somebody accidentally bumps something when it's going in there and you don't see it, and then they bake, one will touch one and it just screws it up.
Is it like break it or just join them?
Yeah, but yeah, one, like when you go to move them apart, there'll be a spot that didn't get glazed because they were touching. So then she has to go and refire them again and sand all that excess off and then re-glaze it and put it through another thing. I mean, it's like a 4 or 5 hour bake and then it cool down time for another 5. I mean, she turns it on at like 10 o'clock at night and then takes them out like noon the next day.
Yeah, that's a process. What?
Yeah, she's got this new. I love this one that she did. These new purplish colored ones.
Yeah, I like it.
In the tank, they look wild. And she did this color for the giants this time. These great big ones for the bigger plecos.
Oh, I think Giants.
Giant
New
ones.
York.
Ooh. All right, so Matt put something on there, kind of like a public servant announcement, I guess. A grant from Crayfish Empire is shutting down his business because he has knee problems. He's only temporarily shutting it down, like not shipping or
Girl
making.
Kitty's got a super sticker of $5 for you, Ed.
Who does?
Curl Kitty. Killer Kitty.
Oh.
I got you saying.
Well, thank you, Killer Kitty. And
And with that note, don't know what happened to Ed. He must have hit a button. He'll be back shortly. And he left us up here to run his channel.
Yeah, that's probably not advisable.
sorry about
You seen how fast he got back. Boy, he wasn't going to leave us alone for very long.
Well, this week's PSA is sponsored by Killer Kitty. And
So ought to be good.
here we go. This is for you, Killer Kitty.
Knowing how to put on your helmet and how to strap it is a really important thing to know.
You know what? That was the wrong video.
I don't care. That was great. Well, show the right one. Show the
Well,
right.
I uploaded the wrong one beforehand, I guess.
I don't care.
I'm
That
so
was
sorry. Because it said that on the side it said sponsored by Killer Kitty, and then it said Lowe's sells helmets because she wants me to make sure that Lowe's gets plenty out there. And she also wants people to know that Lowe's currently has a sale on select shower doors for 15% off. Thank you, Killer Kitty. We really appreciate that a lot. And she also wants me to let everybody know that freshwater fish keepers go to Lowe's. Saltwater people go to Home Depot. So thank you, Killer. We appreciate it. Okay. And I apologize for the mess up on the not getting the extra words on there. Darn it. Okay. I'll get back to that.
Oh my, that's funny.
And I didn't bring a napkin, did I?
I don't know. I'm gonna critique that video a little bit. That kid was fine. He had extra padding. He didn't have to worry about nothing. He bounced off and was still breathing. He's good to go.
Well, he should have been wearing a helmet, though. Shouldn't have he?
You got a $5 super chat from Garcia. Yo, how are you guys doing?
Garcia.
Everyone in the chat. Oh, Curl Kitty sent you a $10 super sticker with the panda bear laughing, or the fox, whatever.
Thank you so much. Killer Kitty also wanted me to add, if you need to steal your hardware supplies, go to Home Depot. Their security is a lot easier.
It's actually called an emu nemu or whatever. It's a type of dog, Skip. That's that hemu nemu whatever. The kind Carrie has.
I ain't saying that. That's too much. So it's a dog.
Yep, it's a dog laughing his butt off.
Well, at least this isn't popping. But I've got like a super secret surprise at the end if I can make this thing ever. That I thought would be awesome. For this. Now, this cave isn't going to be good for like pistos or anything that likes to lay eggs on the ceiling. I would still suggest getting a terracotta, like the thing that you put the terracotta pot on.
Mm-hmm.
And then cut a little notch in it and then soak them in your tanks. Like leave them in your tank for a while, like one of your other tanks. So you get the nice biofilm on it. And then use that. And always have 3 for every pair you have. And then they'll lay your eggs on the top of the terracotta pot. And you can take the terracotta pot out that has the eggs and put a new one in. As long as it has biofilm, they'll lay eggs a second time. Well, right. Hopefully they just continue doing it forever. I learned that from Mitchell Broomer, master breeder in Atlanta, Georgia. He's the best fish keeper in all Atlanta. And Atlanta is just no small little city. It's a big city.
I've been there. That's what happens when you go to the military.
You go to Atlanta?
Yeah, I was at Fort Benning, Georgia, which is, well, is that? Yeah, no, I flew into Atlanta, so it's down by Atlanta.
I'll never forget Atlanta. We went down for a convention down there, and this cabbie was taking us around to where the convention was to drop us off. And there was this car. I don't know what they had said to these guys, but it was 2 cars blocking it and a bunch of these gang banging looking dudes all surrounded, all with like AKs and pistols and shit. I'm like, dude, just get us out of here. He goes, don't worry, man. They shoot, I shoot. I'm like, if they shoot, I get hit in the head. I don't care if you shoot. Get us out of here, you know? But I never see anything like that, man. That felt like we were in a freaking movie.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, the last time I went
Crazy.
through Atlanta was with you now, Ed.
Oh yeah. But that was during the middle of a COVID, so it looked like a ghost town. That's probably the fastest I ever got
we
through
didn't
that
really
town.
get off it. We only stopped when we had to pee or get something to drink or gas.
Yeah.
Usually we did all
Well-
three at the time we were stopping.
I'll be going there March 22nd for Toy Lana or Toy Lana. It's a toy convention. And I'm hoping that
Wasn't that Atlanta where it was the super dirty restroom too, Ed? Was that Atlanta?
yeah, that was Atlanta.
Oh, that was bad, man.
Ah,
Didn't
I have
wash
nothing
your
to
hands
clean my
in there,
thumb
it
off.
might catch off the sink. I mean, it was that bad. Night, Kitty.
Two-part epoxy. Like Seachem coral.
sorry. I got a big pile of super glue on my thumb, and I didn't have a way to wipe it off. But yeah, it was pretty gross. Didn't we eat hamburgers there or something? Or I thought we
We
had
got
some
something
food
there.
there.
We paid for it. I remember that.
Hmm.
Yeah. But North Atlanta is nice. It's just Southern Atlanta is not so nice. Sorry to all the people that live in Southern Atlanta.
So
But that's
Dr.
probably where they have
Anthony
the
says,
AKAs.
Too much buffering. He's calling her tonight.
Oh, good night, Dr. Anthony.
Yeah, satellite must not be aligned just right.
Poor guy.
Gina.
Well, honestly, this is easier than the balloon. And it's not sticking to the whatever it's called. The plastic wrap.
Gina says she's going to Atlanta for a blade show and she needs to know the dirt. I'm going to Atlanta in June.
For what?
So, oh, I need to know the dirt. I am going to Atlanta in June for a blade show. So she just wants dirt, basically saying what's up with the town, I'm sure is what she meant.
Oh. Well, it's the only place I know that the highways catch on fire. They're like 12 lanes both directions, and you still get stuck in traffic jams.
Yeah, we got lucky when we went through. We didn't get held up by no traffic anywhere where we went, really.
Well, remember, we were looking for a Walmart that was
That
open, and every
yeah.
single thing was closed.
Yeah, that beach town was barren, man. We had the beach to ourselves.
I'll be honest, I was getting nervous that we wouldn't find a gas station to gas up. But I didn't want to say it and jinx it.
2.5 years later.
Yeah.
Well, if you stay on the main, they're going to keep that because the trucks were essential. So you knew that if you stayed on the freeways, you'd find something
Yeah.
for the truckers at least. So
That was definitely a fun experience. Thank you for bringing me with you, or taking me with you.
That'd be fun.
it went fast, man.
I took Kenny to the Monkey House Brewery here in town, and the place stopped feeding people at like 8 o'clock or something weird. Remember?
Yeah, but those beers were good.
Yeah, it was. They were like, and normally it's a restaurant all the time, but I guess with the COVID, they just wanted to be a bar at night, or they had less help, or what the deal was.
Yeah, and had those, and then it seemed like we just nodded off, and wasn't even 45 minutes. It's like, okay, let's go. Yeah, that first day we went down, man, I was wiped. He was
You were sleeping with Nico.
I'd already been driving 40 plus hours already by the time I got to him.
How long ago was that trip that you did?
That's been 3 years now.
3 years? I thought it was longer than that.
No, it's only been about 3 years.
I haven't decided. So I'm going to put moss growing out of this. I've got some of my Java moss here that I pulled out of one of my tanks, actually out of the tub. And I was just going to put it in a few spots, but maybe I'll put a thing all the way across and just let it grow randomly through all these holes. I thought it'd be kind of cool as a moss pot, but it's almost like a reverse moss pot.
Well, happy Australian Day, Craig.
Is today Australia Day?
21 with it was the summer of 21. I left in August and I got back in September. So it would be August of 21.
My uncle was in the Navy.
Yeah.
He's a Vietnam era guy.
Aussie, Aussie, oi, oi.
He was. I don't know if you ever got to meet him in the service, Kenny.
What's that now, Ed? About
If you got to ever meet my uncle in the service.
well, if he was in the Navy and was a Marine, there's a chance we could have crossed paths along the way.
But he was after Korea.
I'm not that old, brother.
Whip.
He's on one tonight.
Did the math. It's 2.5 years ago, not 3. You're halfway to the 3-year mark.
To be able to retire?
Cool. No,
I can't wait till Whip
it was
in.
Yeah, he neat. I wish I had a chunk of ground in Tennessee.
Well, that could be done.
That don't sound good, Craig. He says, I've had a few drinks, now I'm at work.
That's the Aussie life.
I'm like a true Aussie.
It's funny. Boy, if I did that, I'd have got taken right to the hospital.
My wife and I are looking forward to seeing Craig and Belinda and then Adele and Sunset Jen and a few of the others
That
down
would be
that way.
so cool. When I do my advertising, I always pick Australia as one of my primary places to try to recruit people because I think Australians are cool and they speak my language.
I'd like to go there.
Oh my gosh, it'd be so
It's on my
cool.
wife's bucket list. I want to make sure I get her there.
Yeah. I've been to Ireland, but only at Shannon. I didn't get to go to explore on the way to my deployment. We just, happened to break down. Well, technically, it was bad. Fuel line started leaking in the air.
I already know y'all went to the closest bar to you.
No, wait a minute. No, this is no kidding. Whenever we get to Shannon, Ireland, we get off the airplane. We was sectioned off from everybody, and they had kegs there for us of Guinness. Yeah, it was Guinness, and then they had their American beer was Miller High Life.
Nice.
Yeah, they weren't playing around. They knew that. Because we flew straight from South Dakota to Ireland nonstop. And they figured we needed more sleep, I guess. I don't know. Black and tan.
Did you get to hear any of them talk?
What's that?
The Irish people?
Oh yeah, we eventually at one we went back up in the air and they had to dump fuel because we had to land because one of our engines had a gas leak. Well, come to find out, we couldn't go nowhere until they shipped the part back from the United States. So that we was there. Oh man, 2 nights and pretty much 2 full days and 2 full nights, and left that morning. And
Leslie says I'd rather be sober than drink Miller.
Oh,
it doesn't matter when you're getting off the airplane for that long, 24-hour flight or whatever it was. It was crazy.
Miller's part of the UAW. Not that that means anything. It just means that all Union or UAW events had Miller beer.
It's good to get abroad once in a while. With my wife and I have been to Costa Rica, Belize, Aruba,
Holy
where
cow.
else? Honduras, Guatemala.
Well,
I've never been off the continent. I've been almost to Cuba.
I'm going to tell you, whenever you're overseas, certain countries that the military bases are, just going out and see how their, society works. I don't want to leave Ireland because everybody was nice. So you get to see, and also you get to appreciate what you have when you come back home. Because you don't see a lot of stuff we got overseas in other countries.
One of my friends passed away this week. He's a young man, only 41.
Oh wow,
5
that's
kids.
way too young.
Yeah, he had a brain aneurysm. His name's Isaiah. And his dad, I worked with his dad. He passed away at the beginning of last year. So it's like almost the exact year later. Just terrible for that poor family. His dad was, I used to carpool with him to the factory because he lived down the street from me. But Isaiah was on my softball team, and I played fantasy football with him since he was in high school from his dad. So over 20 years playing fantasy football with Isaiah. Unbelievable. He really changed his life around. I thought he was going to be a loser. And he really became a good man. Are you not supposed to say things like that? I don't know.
Yeah,
I think that was
no,
a positive.
Peter says brain tumors and aneurysms in men are the most common untalked about early death.
yeah.
He mentions I've lost 2 friends to that same thing.
Well, I mean, can they even test for anything with that?
I guess if he went in for like a CAT scan every other month or something, maybe.
And who does that as a young man?
But I don't know if it would save you or not. I don't know. I don't think there's anything they can do for you if it pops in your brain like that. I think you're pretty much toast. It'd be a peaceful way to go. I mean, it's probably over in minutes,
My mom was saying it's a severe headache, worse than anything you feel. a normal headache. And sometimes if they can catch it right away, they can pull the blood out and fix it.
Yeah.
But you got to work right away. But like I had an aneurysm on my heart where my heart valve, artificial heart valve was. That was part of the reason why I had to get it done was the torn heart valve had created a aneurysm growing on the side, and they wanted to make sure it wouldn't blow out. And it didn't. And they put the metal thing over it or cut it out or something. So I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Leslie. Must have been a fancy beer because you saw it all over everything.
How are we doing on time, Skipper?
I'm not streaming.
Oh, you're not streaming. Okay.
No, I got to work tomorrow.
Oh.
Well, I'll still try to keep it to an hour.
Oh, you got 15 minutes.
Okay. I'm on, I think, about near the last row. Let's lift this up. Looks pretty cool. It looks like a bird nest. But I'm going to put some glue on the inside. I was going to do I had these long skinny balloons, and I wanted to make a cave for like a knife fish could go into. If we had time tonight. Maybe I'll do that next week. So I bought something different than rock for it.
Yeah, Danny wants to show me how to make our case, so I'll probably have her teach me. I should have had her taught the first week I was off work. I could have had a bunch ready for firing, I'm sure by now.
Well, if you guys are ever hiring, I could move out there and do them.
Come on.
You won't want to leave. I'll guarantee you that. Even though they're downsizing over there.
I would make Danny drive. I would have the camera on Ed and drive through downtown Portland, just driving through all the homeless camps just to see Ed's reaction.
Oh, my. I got to see a little bit of that, and I was just what I saw blew my mind.
I'm nicer than you think. I wouldn't be throwing things at them. Everybody thinks I'm a mean guy. Yeah, I broke something.
That's the first thing people think when they think Chattanooga. He's a mean guy, Ed.
Yeah, right.
What's he going to do to these poor homeless people? Let's watch. Find out.
Take him out.
I'd probably like offer him some soap or something. How much does delicer cost? Homeless people
Danny has her own kiln, Coral.
Boy, if you had to rent space and time in a studio to do that, for what you just said, that's
It's really not that bad from what I hear. We've got two places around. There's one out on in Damascus that she'll use before she had the kiln. You just take a big batch over there and you tell them you want to fire. And it's just the different stages. Like you got to fire it once, then bring it over and paint it. Luckily, the people there were pretty cool, so she could do it all while she was there, so she didn't have to make 2 trips and then have them do the final.
Oh, that's
okay,
cool.
So let's see what it looks like when it sits. Oh, I broke it again. It was hardly stuck to each other. Broke it again. This side doesn't have much glue. The problem is like I only had 3 rocks on this whole side glued to the main surface. You know what you should do is get Ryan on it and have him figure out how to make latex caves for you.
Who?
Ryan? HC Aqua? Isn't that what's
Yeah, that's cool.
what's
Cora.
Ryan's numbers? Not HC. HC is a buddy from
Hawaii.
Hawaii. No, Ryan, the Raiders fan.
PNW.
PNW.
PNW. Yeah, he specializes in latex.
I know that.
Oh, poor Ryan. Not even here to defend himself, man. Wait till I talk about it. Are you latex specialist, you?
Well, I thought he like sold applications of latex or something.
He does, actually. That's why I think it's funny. He does sell latex for his job, I think.
It's like probably most of it is for countertops and floors and stuff. But he might be able to figure out a way to make latex caves.
No, Danny doesn't have her own channel.
Making
The
a
only other
cave.
channel other than our Danikin is the one that Ed and I do together with everybody. That's our
Okay.
little fun night where we all get together and talk our football. With our, what are we at, guys? 85 subscribers now? We're getting huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what I'm using. I've got this stuff for yarn or something. And I'm going to put it on the top. I'm going to do different size. I'm going to do a
What are you going to fill in
square.
between the rocks or something with something, Ed?
Yeah, this is going to be so cool. This is going to make everybody say, this is the neatest craft that Ed's ever made.
Xanadu. So, did you know that Xanadu, whenever he was in college, worked at Jiffy Lube and was a certified lubrication technician?
He looks like the type of guy that would be good at that. I'm just saying he looks like he's wiry and flexible. So he could get under there and
Oh,
get
man.
things done. Too big.
He is, Benjamin. This is good. I don't know about that. No. Come on, Coral.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, I got a round thing.
Hey, and then he became a senior certified lube tech. Okay.
Nick, at the mechanic right now. I need a new thing in it. So the fuel will squirt through it. fuel
Oh,
injector.
oh yeah.
Okay, so now I'm going to take some of my moss.
You can make yourself bigger or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, put us off. Yeah.
I think I'm going to put some of this moss. Just like this. Yeah, I think I'm going to use the bigger one.
See you tomorrow, or see you later, Whip. Have a good night, buddy.
Bye, Whip.
He's
Says
saying
4
that
a.m. comes mighty early.
it does. I get up at that time, but he's an hour behind me. Oh, he's getting old. That's why. He needs that extra sleep.
So I'm just taking a needle and thread, and I'm just going through it. In a couple of spots.
So why don't you just put some super glue there and smushed it on there?
You know, I've done the super glue on moss, and it didn't do well. It killed the moss. So
Yeah.
for moss, I prefer to use string. And for plants, I prefer to use super glue.
Yeah, I use super glue for the plants. Which I gotta remember to get some tomorrow. I'm gonna do that.
That rhizome is just, you can see where it is, but I can't see the right spot to hit it, I guess, with the moss. So I wasn't successful with the moss. But I literally have 110-gallon tub of moss. So I've got lots and lots of moss to play with. There we go. And so now I'm going to put that up in there like so. Darn it, I just broke another rock. These rocks are almost too smooth.
Is that the I'm trying to remember. Is that the rocks that you get for like the betta bowls and stuff because they're at smooth and
Yeah, they're polished rocks.
yeah.
Polished river rock. And I've tried to put a lot of extra glue on them, but whatever one I didn't double down on seems to break.
That's one of Danny's other hobbies. Is she's really a rock hound.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know if you can see that, but the moss is going to grow up through it. And I just snapped it in. So it's not like held by any, like I'm not going to glue it. I'm just popping it in there. And look, it doesn't come out. And I'm hoping that the moss will just, because I left lots of holes at the top for the moss to grow through.
Yeah.
So I think
Is
it's going
that
to be
just-
pretty cool. I'm
is
going to
that
put it in a
just,
fish tank tonight.
Is that just regular Java moss?
Yep. You know what? Why don't you stick it all in there? I had to hide it earlier because baby cat kept trying to eat it.
Not laughing at you, Ed. It was just funny the way you went through all that painstaking meticulousness putting that other piece on, and then you just took that last bit, slap, slap.
I know. I thought about that
Just
afterwards.
done that with the whole thing, and then saved yourself some time.
I thought about that afterwards.
He was being creative.
I think I'm
That'll
gonna
be a
put
piece of
couple
taste now because it's everywhere. So then he could do a
Couple
live stream and
Little
show
Rocks.
us when he's happened to do the haircut on the thing once in a while.
You see, you made yourself an aquatic chia pet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who said that? That was a great.
What is that? That is the edge. Chia.
Now,
Well, that's what you should have done for Killer Kitty's sponsorship. This is brought to you by Chia.
I have to find out if they sell those at Lowe's because she demanded that I did something that they could sell. Oh, did I mention that they sell helmets at Lowe's?
yeah.
Okay.
That's who had that deal on the before everybody announced it and the whole world bought it. That's who had that Dragonstone super cheap that time that me and Danny got it. It's like $1.20 a pound and included shipping.
Yeah, that's crazy good deal.
I bought
And I never
575 pounds.
Oh, is that pieces I brought in from your house?
Yep, that's Dragonstone. I had over
wanting to
500
go and order
pounds
it,
of
and I
that
never
stuff here.
did. I kind of like these. There's these little bitty ones. I'm just putting them here and there. I'm hoping that they add a little extra strength.
You can put
Well,
that. You can put that right in the tank, like it's ready to go, right?
Oh yeah, I'm going to. So that way I don't kill the moss. Oh, I was going to pull some stuff off of it and it was moss sticking out. You guys, I like how this looks.
I think it's
I think
pretty
the
neat.
fish are going to like it. The other thing that thing would be good for is in a tank that you're keeping both shrimp and fish in, Ed.
Yeah.
I bet you the shrimp
Ooh.
would get all up in those crevices.
They'd love it.
Especially once that moss gets growing.
Yeah. You know that crab I got? I
Yeah.
have it in there with one of those cool looking hydro dip skulls. That little crab tipped the whole skull over.
What kind
Damn.
of crab do
Every
you
time I
have?
put the skull back, she pushes it back over. She killed the boy.
What kind of crabs are they?
Panther crabs. Pretty cool.
Yeah, they were pretty neat. I was real tempted.
Well, it sucks that she killed the boy. He sold out. So he had a mated pair for sure, but he couldn't get it out of one of them out of the rock. So they were like staying together all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did me one that was Viking colors. I don't want to put it in the tank though. I don't want it to get all algified up.
Oh, that one I got in my the tank that the Senadonis I used to have now is in. It looks pretty. It looks pretty cool in the tank. Still waiting for the Steelers one that I was promised.
Is it downstairs? Did I make it already?
I thought you already had it, Skipper.
No, I got his the one he gave me was the one he made on his show. But then whenever we were talking about that, you know, that one night, he said, "Oh, well, I'll make Kenny the Vikings," and he goes, "I'll make you the Steelers color." It's all right. Just
I
give
bet
him.
you I just keep forgetting to get it.
Benjamin
There's
Peters, if
one
you
on
want
my
crabs to
dad's-
last, I'd recommend the vampire crabs. My wife and I got ours 3 years ago from the Fishtoberfest from Haley when she spreaded the crabs all over the Pacific Northwest that year. But we still have them from 3 years ago still here. They've reproduced a lot, but
Well, those panther crabs are 100% aquatic,
really?
Yeah.
so they can be in a full tank of water. They will crawl out though if you give them the opportunity,
How do they molt then? I mean, if they're
like a lobster.
huh. So I
Well,
thought almost every crab had to get out of the water in order to molt.
No. Some of them, like the blue crab we have here in the bays, they're fully aquatic.
Huh.
King crab in the
Yeah, you
ocean.
Well, I bet you the crab's delicious out there, ice cold water like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just a lot of work.
We mostly it's just
Worth
Red Rock and Dungeon is here to the most part.
Guys, this thing looks pretty cool. Oh, it doesn't look very cool on TV,
It'll look good when
but I
it gets in
guarantee
a
it looks
tank.
pretty.
That's pretty neat.
I think it's going to be really neat. I think like loaches and stuff are going to enjoy hiding under it. And
Any
it's going to be
catfish you have
interesting
will
to
like
see
it.
the stuff grow through it.
You should make ginormous ones for your bishers.
Nah,
Yeah.
that would definitely be a punching bag.
That are a 5-gallon bucket.
Yeah. I am making something special for them. I was going to do that on TV or a video of them instead of like a craft ed, because I think it's going to take a really long time because I'm going to be doing a whole 75-gallon tank for them. There we go. But I got that, but I was going to do a one for like a clown knife or not. Yeah. Clown knife or a ghost knife. And I bought these polished glass chunks.
Yeah.
And I bought 4 little bags of them. And I thought it would make a really cool knife cave. And then I bought these type of balloons. Let's see how hard it is to blow up.
Oh god.
I blow mine up a little different than Jason. Jason's a professional blower upper from Depth Unknown.
Oh my god, that video, dude.
Oh my gosh, that almost popped my ear.
That video is too much.
Oh my gosh, I'm not doing that. That hurts my ear. Oh my gosh, that hurt.
Ed, I never thought I'd hear it on your show. So what you're saying is we have to hire you a fluffer now?
I think we'll just send it to Jason.
Hey, you got your nephew there. Ed,
Oh my gosh.
you got your nephew there. Have your nephew do it for you.
Ah. Oh, it kills me. It like pushes pressure on the back of my ear right there. Ah. Okay, well, I'm just going to give those to my sister. My sister is a professional clowner. She used to be, and she can make all the animals. She's pretty cool. But I tell you what,
You stop it, Skip.
my-
God dang it. I'm trying to behave up here tonight.
my nephew is going to school to be a professional chef. And he made some awesome cookies yesterday that I probably ate half of them, and now they're all gone. He made some new chocolate chip ones.
Oh,
I haven't
that
tried
sounds
them yet.
amazing, chocolate chip.
Well, he plucked our lemon tree and made a lemon cake that was just fantastic. And Then when he came back, he plucked some more of our lemons off and made a lemon meringue pie. It's been really cool having him here. Oh my gosh, we're 10 minutes over this. Over.
Stephen
So-
White says, I'm not even going to try to come on.
And you know what? And I can't see any of the chats. I'm sorry, folks.
Tampa Tom's laughing.
Oh,
Thank
my
you
God.
all. And Tampa Tom, I was sure hoping that your guys would win this week. I was rooting for them. And there was
Well, at
something I
least you know
wanted
you're
to
gonna
tell
lose to
Tampa
the Super
Tom, but I
Bowl
forgot.
champs.
What's that?
At least he'll know he's lost to the Super Bowl champs.
Oh,
Listen,
thank
you got a $10 super chat from Xanadu. I'll double this for Ed if he goes and plays chopsticks on the piano behind you.
oh gosh. The only thing I can play is Twinkle Twinkle in the Mexican hat dance. So yeah, that was all I could do for my rehearsal. I think Little Brown Jug. Let's see. I know I can do it with the saxophone, so I'm oh well. Nevertheless, thank you so much, X2. You're amazing. Thank you to all my super chatters. Oh, Larry D, I got a hot sauce at Lowe's yesterday. I want to find out if you already have it. Because if you've tried it, I'm going to keep it because it's a super cool bottle. But if you haven't tried it, I want to send it to you because it is a super cool bottle. And Kenny, when is your next show?
What day are we, Ed? Well, our next show is our show.
Yep. Friday
Tomorrow night,
at
Ace
10:30
Network.
Eastern. Oh, and you're here, so you probably know what time in the Pacific it starts.
7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern.
Okay. And Skipper, what are you doing? Do you have a show coming up on Sunday or Saturday?
Yeah, I got one Sunday at 6 p.m.
Do you know who's doing the Rico Saturday night show this week?
I think he has another focus on.
Okay, he's got the focus on.
I believe.
And thank you guys. And thank you, mods, for being amazing. They had to keep probably Larry D in check. And everybody out there, we appreciate you. And Jeff Kane. I bet that Jeff Kane was Rowley tonight. But I appreciate it, folks. And we'll catch you in the. Oh, wait, I gotta do my closer. Harley, do you want to say happy birthday to your grandpa?
Happy birthday.
His mom said happy birthday, but nobody can hear it because you guys are on the wrong side of the mic. So here we go. Thank you, everyone.